It costs you nothing to hit that like button, family. Big Chap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's Big Chap TV.
What up, family? Make sure you hit that hype button, fam, and make sure you hit that like button, fam. Comment all that. Now, Honeykomb, Brazy, and Finesse2tymes. It's a lot beginning to come out more about these two as time go on, and both of them say more things about their situation, right? Now, when it comes to Finesse2tymes, we know Finesse2tymes to be a robber coming up as a kid. We know Finesse2tymes to stand up to his name. When it comes to Honeykomb Brazy, we've known Honeykomb Brazy to stand up to his name. We've known Honeykomb Brazy to be one of the realest rappers in the game, with everything that he's been through with his grandmother, the gang culture, his daddy having a life sentence, him being locked up with his daddy, him being shot. And he just went on an interview and said he stabbed over 100 people, and then he got people confirming it, right? Now, with that being said, when it comes to getting deals, labels, and different things like that, it's very, very important the connections that one have. These situations that people find themselves in is due to relationships, whether good or bad, in the industry. The right relationship will get you a deal. The right relationship will get you in the door with certain people. And that's what happened with Finesse2tymes and Honeykomb Brazy. And Honeykomb Brazy from Alabama, Finesse from Memphis, and Honeykomb Brazy introduced Finesse2tymes to the old man, J Prince, and J Prince Jr. And he the one got Finesse2tymes signed to Mob Ties. We wouldn't have seen no Finesse2tymes coming out on a private jet after doing 5 years in the feds if it wasn't for Honeykomb Brazy. Now, with that being said, Finesse2tymes go to his social media speaking on that. And they going back and forth about situations. But what stuck to me when Finesse2tymes spoke on, he looked out for Honeykomb Brazy one time when he was in jail. He said Honeykomb Brazy wanted him to look out for his mama. But he didn't look out for Honeykomb Brazy mama, and that's when the problems came in. Now, I must say, with everything Finesse2tymes is saying, like he looked out for this man one time in jail, and saying Honeykomb Brazy mad because he didn't give his mama the bag that he told Finesse2tymes to give her. Now, if it wasn't for Brazy, let's break it down. It wouldn't be no Finesse2tymes 2 times again around after getting out the feds. Because if he didn't have that Mob Ties rollout and that Mob Ties relationship and that hit, even though he got in the studio, made that, but it was off the energy, fam, made that back end and all that, but it was off the energy that Mob Ties had. It was off the energy that J Prince Jr. had, and they introduced Finesse2tymes to the world again. I feel Finesse2tymes old Honeykomb Brazy a lot more than what he doing. I feel Finesse2tymes finesse Honeykomb Brazy out of a deal and cut him short and cut his ward off. Because even this last time, that the time before this time, Honeykomb Brazy got incarcerated, he was speaking on how Finesse hadn't done nothing for him. So this last time he got incarcerated, Finesse looked out. But it's more to it when somebody changed your life. You're supposed to be willing to work with them through whatever. You shouldn't have the problems that Finesse have with Honeykomb Brazy due to that man didn't know you being from Alabama, you being from Memphis, and he giving you his plug. He gave you the plug. What we don't respect nothing out here in this game no more. Once we get us, that's all that matters. I got me, that's it. It don't matter who helped me get me. I cut throat, I finesse them, whatever I gotta do on my way up. And that's what happened with this situation with Finesse2tymes and Honeykomb Brazy. Now, Brazy also told Offset to give him a bag and he'll take care of Finesse2tymes. He was telling Offset that you got too much money to be worried about a nigga like Finesse2tymes. Let me worry about it. Let me worry about it. Give me that bag, and he's saying here off Finesse2tymes. Now, I don't know if that's rap talk. I don't know if it's serious. But this situation between these two, I feel is going to boil over, fam. It's going to boil over. Because both of them have called each other out. This last time, Finesse saying we're going to shoot or die. Let's meet up. Let's get it. We're going to shoot or die. Last time Honeykomb Brazy got out of prison, not this time, but the last time, he was very disrespectful in the record towards Finesse2tymes. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying in Finesse, he would have died if I ain't leaking with J Prince. And that's pretty much real. Because Moneybag, all the rest of them, they didn't want nothing to do with Finesse, fam. They act like they did, but they wasn't trying to get that man no deal and no rollout. If it wasn't for J Prince Jr. and them, that wouldn't have been there. I'm not saying that Brazy is perfect angel. It's a lot of things that Brazy, a lot of demons that Brazy fighting like we all. You know what I'm saying? But when you done been through situations like Brazy and they done took your grandmother, they done took your grandfather, it hit on a different level. And you can tell why Brazy fighting them demons, he's running from them also. Will Brazy get in a deal? What's the situation with Brazy where he supposed to been signing with Birdman? I know Birdman gave him a bag he spoke on. But what's the situation of putting that machine behind Honeykomb Brazy, because he gonna need it. If Honeykomb Brazy don't get a machine behind him, he gonna crash, fam. It's just what it is. If Honeykomb Brazy do not get a machine around him, he gonna crash, fam. Reason he gonna crash because you ain't got no other choice when you a midway artist like that. You got to get the bag some type of way. You got to get the money some type of way. And what I mean by that, you got to keep up with the image. If the money ain't flowing in the rap game, where else you gonna get it from? You ain't finna go get a 9 to 5. You gonna go straight to the streets. So I'm hoping that somebody saved him. I'm hoping that J Prince do it again. They do another rollout with him. Or however the case might be when it come to Birdman. But Honeykomb Brazy needs some mad saving right now in this game. Matter of fact, Finesse2tymes staying relevant. He needs some saving too when it comes to a label and some signing and getting a machine behind you. Like Finesse can say what he want to say about mob ties, which he's still down, and Honeykomb can say what he want to say about the old man J Prince. But they both is known from them deals that they signed with them. That's what we mostly know them for. Them deals. And you got to respect the game. See, what I don't respect, man, what I don't respect at all, when you got individuals like a Finesse2tymes, right? And this go on in our daily life, in the world all the time. You can help a person till you can't help them no more, and you can tire yourself helping them, and they still don't recognize that you helped them. Like, serious. They feel like you was obligated to do what you did for them. And it don't work like that. Even when it come to helping somebody sign a deal or you being the middleman, it's just like you being the middleman to the plug. And he coming through you and you give him the plug. You get on from the plug. You owe that middleman. Yeah, the plug did what he did, but if it wasn't for the middleman, you would have never met the plug. Finesse2tymes is into it with everybody. Everybody. Not only that, family, friends, kids, whoop de whoop. I'm talking about everybody that's been around him, he got a problem with. That's a problem. Anytime you having that many problems with people that's around you, it's time for you to look at yourself. You're not taking a look at yourself. Finesse2tymes is not taking a he don't got time to take a look at himself. This is a lot of us in the world. Sometimes you got to get back and analyze things and put yourself in your own shoes instead of putting yourself in everybody else's shoes. And see what I'm doing. Like, what type of time am I really on? You feel me? Because when it comes to family, the mother, how she crying out, she been going on interviews, and it is deep situations. I understand a lot of things Finesse2tymes saying and talking about. But when it comes to the forgiveness game, it's very real. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean you got to rock with that person, but just forgiving them in your heart. They running around with a bunch of anger. You know what I'm saying? Finesse2tymes running around with a bunch of anger. They saying that he voodooed by Suge. I don't know how true that is. But I can tell you this. You know, Louisiana, my second home, I can tell you that voodoo is real. That you can get up under a spell. You can get up under a umbrella that you don't want to be in and still get wet. Because from what I'm seeing, anytime you're going to let a female speak on your mama, an individual that brought you in this world, it says a lot. It shows a lot about one character and how one really feel about their mom. I think Finesse2tymes love his mom, but he don't look at his mom like a mom from the things that she did, and you got to let them things go, bro. Even when it comes to his brother No Love, you got to let them things go, bro. And Brazy ain't getting off easy. It's a lot he got to let go. Because he be tripping hard. Like I say, it's crash out level for individuals, midway artists that ain't getting the money like they should at the rap game. And the game have changed a lot. I just don't want to see no more killings, man. I don't want to see nothing else go down in this hip-hop game. I don't want to see nothing else go down in the streets, which I can't stop the streets. The streets gonna do what it do. But I'm just saying, I'm tired of violence. I done seen it. I done been out too many moons and done seen too much to where it's crippling me just to see it with other people. You feel what I'm saying? But I will keep y'all updated on situations though. But make sure you hit that like button, family, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.